Your design scan can be of great value once you know how to use it. Let's examine some practical applications. Like a wrench in your toolbox, we can all turn a bolt, but not everyone's a mechanic. Your PSDS report can be helpful right away, and with time you will apply it more effectively, finding uses we haven't envisioned. Let's start with the parts. The main graph begins by converting your portfolio into a $1 million scale. The percentage return and allocation will be the same as your portfolio. We found a uniform scale made it easier to illustrate and follow. Moving up on the graph, the green arrow, is increasing your portfolio reward or percentage return. Moving to the right on the graph, the red arrow, is increasing portfolio risk. Higher reward and less risk, up the graph and towards the left, will be the most desirable outcome. The outcome is affected by both your portfolio design, your investment components, and the time period you selected. The black solid 45-degree line is the point along the graph where $1 of reward has an equal amount of risk. Above the line is also desirable. Looking at the graph parts, the black diamonds are each individual investment component of your portfolio, highlighted to show its percentage return and risk. Unlike the other points on the graph, each black diamond shows the return if you had put 100% of your portfolio into that single investment. All the other points, blue diamond, red triangle, yellow dot, green dot, represent 1,000 different portfolio allocations using the black diamonds. Looking at these 1,000 different allocations of your portfolio and the potential range of outcomes, you decide if the outcomes were acceptable for the time period, and see how your current allocation, the yellow dot, fared. If a component has a low or negative return, is it worth keeping? Perhaps yes, maybe no. If you just added it to your portfolio, your answer may be yes. The report just looks at its contribution over the time selected, not when or why you invested in the component. The same reasoning can apply to better returning components. Should you add more? Maybe yes, maybe no. If you've owned it for a while, are you still confident in its future contribution? The PSDS report reminds you to look more closely at each component of your portfolio. Examining both charts helps you identify the components, their returns, and different portfolio contributions, adding information to help you reason through your portfolio changes. The highlighted scan allocations can be useful in helping rebalancing your portfolio, which most studies recommend at least once a year. We can see different time periods behave differently according to its economic environment. How is your portfolio doing in all time periods? Allocation decisions, rebalancing, may be influenced by your expectations of the future. Will it be like the last 3 years or 5 years or 10-year period? Having reasonable expectations can help our confidence and reduce our fears. Allocation decisions directly affect overall performance. While the max annual percentage return allocation has great returns, it is also highly concentrated and always changing, while other more balanced allocations tend to reduce portfolio risk, something to consider in your design. Information and understanding can only help you with your design decisions. Try a scan on your portfolio. You'll be glad you did.